Nobody can deny the fact that this year has been a fucking shit show. Like, holy shit, this year was so fucking bad. What the fuck? Even if dinosaurs were still around, even they will agree that this is the worst year ever. Even worse than the year they got extinct. So, since this year is basically over, I decided to make a tier list of some of the wild shit that happened this year. I thought it was a cute way to look back at this god awful year. So, let's fucking do it. So, first thing first, let's address the devil of 2020. Of course, COVID. Yeah, COVID fucking sucked. I don't know what else am I gonna say. There's no sugarcoating this. This shit fucking sucked. There's nothing good that came with this virus. The economy was collapsing. People were out there protesting against the 5G. Everybody started looking like a caveman because everything was shut down. You can't even get a fucking haircut. Quarantine, the lockdown, yeah, everything was fucking wild, man. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy quarantine at first, like the first month or so. I loved it. I fucking loved it. I was like, wait, you trying to tell me it's a law to stay at home and play video games? Fuck yeah, dude. Sign me up. All I did was play video games and masturbate. I was living the life. That's how humans were meant to live. But then, few weeks later, it got boring. Just I looked at myself in the mirror. I looked at my reflection, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's it. That that's it for me. It's over. Like, what am I doing with my life right now? I have no life. I have no purpose. I jerked off 5 times today. I have no place in society. It's over. I fucking wanted to do stuff. I wanted to fucking go to the supermarket. I never wanted to go to the supermarket, but this time I did. Just anything, dude, anything. So yeah, like I said, there's no sugarcoating this. COVID is a fucking F tier. F tier for fuck you. Next up, we have World War III. This was the first week of 2020. This was like the patient zero of how bad this year was gonna be. It was just like the monologue of 2020. So Donald Trump just fucking lost his mind and starts sending rockets everywhere. It's as if he found out that his wife cheated on him and slammed the desk and accidentally hit a nuclear button and almost started the World War III. Now, World War III was less likely to happen, but just the fact that there was a slim chance that it might have happened, that just shows how fucking wild this year was. And it was just fun and games at first because it was just like fucking memes and stuff. But now looking back at it, I'm surprised it didn't happen because at first nobody knew how weird this year was gonna be. And I just find it ironic how we started this year laughing at a bunch of World War III memes, and now we're just crying in the corner of our rooms. So yeah, World War III is a B tier. Nothing again. It was just a bunch of harmless memes. Maybe if the war actually happened, I will move it up to S tier. But for now, just a B tier. Next up, we have the Karen invasion. I'm not gonna lie, Karens had a big year this year. They had a big role in 2020. This happened after the lockdown, and like I said, quarantine fucking changed people. People just became different species. They turned into this new type of species who just want to fight everyone and only talk to the manager. I swear to God, these people wake up in the morning with one purpose and one purpose only. They only have one mission in life, and it's to go outside and have as many meltdown as possible. And God forgive anyone who encountered a wild Karen. I mean, if you had an eye contact with a Karen, your life is basically over. She's gonna be racist. She's gonna fucking remind you that she's American. She's gonna call the FBI. There's no escaping. There's no escaping a Karen. And I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. I fucking loved it. Every day going to Twitter was like Christmas morning because there's gonna be at least 10 videos of Karens having meltdowns. I think I speak for everyone when I say Karens helped us go through some tough shit this year. When everybody was staying at home depressed, Karens helped us go through it. I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple times where I wanted to jump off the window, but then I was like, wait, tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow there's gonna be a new Karen video. And that kept me going. Just that idea of there's gonna be a new Karen video every day, that kept me going. So yeah, for me, Karen is an S tier. It is an easy fucking S tier. I really think this year would have been even worse if Karens didn't exist. So next up, we have the Twitter hack. This is something that most people forgot about, so let me just refresh your memory. So this dude was able to hack the biggest Twitter account, and I mean like the biggest. We're talking about Kanye West, Mr. Beast, Bill Gates, Obama, Elon Musk, you fucking name it. He hacked all of this account and he posted the same thing. It was a copy paste, and he goes, I want to give back to the community, so give me $10 and I'll give you $10,000. And a lot of people felt for it. A lot of people actually sent $10 to Elon Musk, and this dude made over $100,000 from this scam. And these tweets stayed up for a long time. They stayed up for almost an hour. So I don't know what the fuck was Twitter doing all this time, but it's crazy how this tweet stayed up for almost an hour. And I find it so fucking weird that a lot of people felt for this scam because it sounds like a Fortnite scam. Hey, click this link to get a free Fortnite skin. But the thing about the Fortnite scams is it's kids. It's a bunch of kids. So it makes sense why those scams work. But these are like actual adults. Because kids don't have a bank account. Kids don't have fucking bitcoins and shit. These are actual adults. So an actual adult looked at this tweet and he goes, Obama wants to give back to the community. That's really nice. Yeah, I'll definitely send him $20. Why not? It's like, come on, dude. The Twitter hack is an A tier for me. I'll give it an A tier for the effort. If you can hack all these accounts and convince people to send money to Elon Musk, you deserve an A tier. I mean, I understand people are fucking stupid, people will fall for anything. But if you can capitalize on that and use that for your own advantage, then, you deserve an A tier. So next up we have aliens. Yes, if you thought this year was not crazy enough, aliens paid us a visit. Now, first thing first, I do believe in aliens, all right? I mean, you gotta be a fucking idiot if you don't believe in aliens. Do you know how fucking big this universe is? This universe is so fucking big. There's so many planets out there. If you think we're the only living species, then let me tell you something. We're not that special, all right? There's like billions of planets out there. There's got to be at least one cockroach just walking around these planets. So yeah, aliens paid us a visit. There's a UFO flying around, and I think it was confirmed that it was a UFO. If I'm being honest, I don't know how it ended up here. Maybe the alien was drunk and he took the wrong turn and ended up on Earth. But regardless, we had a UFO flying around. And if I'm being honest, as crazy as this might sound, I'm just gonna have to put it at a B tier because it was like we didn't get any update. They kind of just left us hanging. They left us with blue balls. We didn't get literally any update. They just said, hey, there's aliens flying around. Anyway, let's talk about Bitcoin. It's like, what the fuck? You can't just say aliens are here and then just completely move on like nothing happened. As far as we know, this could have been anything. This could have been Elon Musk experimenting on a new flying car. So, maybe in the future, if we got an update, if we got some patch notes, maybe if they arrested the alien and make him hold a press conference, if that happened, I'll definitely move it up to the S tier because I think aliens and Karens should be on the same level. But for now, I can't. Because we didn't get any update, it's gotta stay at the B tier. Okay, next up we have Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. If I'm being honest, I really thought this shit happened back in 2015, but apparently it happened this year. So yeah, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez shake their ass on stage and they made like millions of dollars. And the funny thing about this is a lot of people were pissed, like a lot of Karens didn't like the fact that they were shaking their ass. They were calling the Super Bowl and complaining. My kids are watching this show. And it's like, first of all, what the fuck did you expect? It's Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. These are like two individuals who are known for shaking their ass. I swear to God, like the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear Shakira is ass. Like just ass shaking. Just the first thing that comes to my mind is her shaking her ass on the fucking Waka Waka or whatever the fuck it's called. So what did you expect? You expect them to just go on stage and do like a magic trick? Just do like a David Blaine magic trick and they hold their breath for 20 minutes? And also, your son is not that innocent. Don't act like your son never seen someone shake their ass. When you picked up the phone to call the Super Bowl and complain, he was in his room jerking off the hentai. So yeah, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I didn't even watch this shit. Alright, so now we're getting to the main event. We're getting to the last two. And trust me, I saved the best for last. Next, we have The Tiger King. Holy fucking shit. This is the most wild documentary I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of TV shows. I even watch fucking anime. And even the shit that they have in anime is not as wild as the shit they have in this documentary. Apparently, they were hiding drugs inside of tigers. Someone killed himself in front of a security camera. Carol Baskin killed her husband and fed him to the tiger. Shit was wild. So, So apparently, Carol Baskin was married to this really wealthy dude who had a lot of money. So she wanted to take all of his money. She wanted to inherit his money. So she killed him and just threw his body to the tigers. Like, forget about Breaking Bad, where they used to throw bodies in acid. She was like, fuck that. She took that to the next level. She just threw his body to the tigers. And somehow she got away with it. Somehow she was able to convince everyone that he just fucking disappeared out of this earth. She was like, yeah, I don't know. He just took a plane one day and just never saw him again. He just got swallowed by the Bermuda Triangle. And the cops were like, well, just fair enough. The case closed. It's like, and now she's just dancing with the stars. It's like, what the fuck? How did she got away with it? So yeah, the Tiger King is an A tier. I mean, come on. If you can kill your husband, feed him to the tigers, and then just convince everyone that he got Thanos snapped out of existence, and then just go and shake your ass on national TV. You know what? Fuck this. S tier. It's an S tier. The more I think about it, the more I remember that the shit that happened in that documentary, it is an S tier. It's a fucking S tier. Now, last but definitely not least, we have the disaster of Cyberpunk 2077, a game that was in development for 8 years, a game that a lot of people thought it was going to be the next evolution of gaming. People thought this was going to be the next evolution of fucking humanity, you know? People were comparing this game to the discovery of fire. Like, as soon as this game comes out, World Peace is going to come out with it. Everybody was so excited. This game was in development for fucking ever. It got delayed 3 times because they were so busy working on making this game perfect. And then the game comes out and, well, we already know what happened. The game is so fucking broken. You can't walk for 5 minutes without having a car flying over your head. The game is literally unplayable on Xbox and PlayStation. And I know a lot of people like to make that memes about other games like, oh, Overwatch is so unplayable because there's not enough players. But no, in Cyberpunk case, the game is literally unplayable on Xbox One and PS4. You will be lucky if you were able to get 15 frames per second. The game was so busted to the point that PlayStation had to remove the game from the store. Like, what the fuck? Like, I've seen a lot of busted games in my life. Fallout 76, Assassin's Creed Unity. These games were not removed from the PlayStation Store. Even Anthem. Do you remember Anthem? When Anthem first came out, it was literally breaking the PS4. If you played Anthem on your PS4, your PlayStation turns off by itself. It just fucking shuts down. And even then, Sony was like, nope, still not as bad as Cyberpunk 2077. And it was not removed because the game was buggy or anything like that. The reason why it was removed is because CD Projekt was asking people to go get a refund behind Sony's back like 6 days after the game came out. And Sony was like, yo, what the fuck? Fuck your game. You can't just ask people to get a refund like that. It's like everything, and now they're getting sued by the investors. It's just everything about the launch of this game was a disaster. And the thing is, the game itself is not bad. Like, if you were lucky enough to play through the whole game without your computer catching on fire, the game is not bad. It was just fucked by the marketing team. They knew that the game doesn't work on Xbox One and PS4, but they fucking lied and they released it there anyways. And they were like, oh, the game works just fine on Xbox. Oh, Jeremy was playing it. It works fine. And they still fucking released it. The developers worked so fucking hard on this game. They were working overtime. They were crunching. They literally couldn't even see their family just for the game to get fucked by the marketing team. And now they're gonna have to work even more to fix this game and get those patches out. It's just, This is the worst launch I have ever seen of any AAA game, and it was beautiful. It's just what a way to end the year. What a way to end the year. It's just like we started the year with World War III, and now we're ending it with the worst launch of the most anticipated game of all time. So yeah, Cyberpunk is an S tier. It is a fucking well-deserved S tier. So yeah, that's my 2020 tier list. If you have a different opinion, then fuck you. I know 2020 has been a tough year for a lot of people. I mean, this year has been a fucking roller coaster. But hey, we're still alive, we're still breathing, we're still jerking off. And guess what? We're fucking ready for 2021. We're approaching 2021 like we're approaching the final boss fight of Doom on Nightmare difficulty. We know it's gonna be hard, but we're gonna fucking go for it anyways. So yeah, happy New Year, and if you had a bad year, then don't worry. 2021 is gonna be as bad as 2020. All right, that's it.